Hey everyone, I'm going to show this quick little clip here. What you do is you go into the Fort of Remembrance and you spawn this room right here. Sometimes it can be, a little pain in the butt to get it to spawn. Sometimes you may have to go in and out the front entrance door there for, 5, 6, 10 times sometimes to get it all started. But once you clear out this room, or this area here, it would always spawn, so you don't have to worry about it unless you go back and go into the gazer room or you go into the main BBI area. But like I said, just clear this all out, and I'm just checking now just for see if there's any more mobs. So what you do is you want to go back out and you want to save in God's Bane. Or, well, first of all, you can get rid of your other pawns if you're just, and these innocent pawns are my pawns, so you don't have to really worry about it. But, so just chunk them over so you get more XP, especially if you're power levering. Put out your rancid steak right there. You see how it's saving than just God's Bane. This will probably be a video for somebody else they can do and maybe clean it up a little bit more. I'm not a YouTuber or anything like that, so sorry for me stuttering or anything like that. Or breathing too hard. Alright, so what you do is you jump up here, just check, and you see Death is down there. He's stuck in that little room down there. So basically what you can do, you just walk down here, make sure you unequip your pawn, weapon, and I'm going to use an upgraded demeaning clause, so it's going to take a little bit longer than it would be if I had an upgraded one. But you just walk up here, you see the little brazier right there, or the torch. Yep, just stand right there. Take your little Periats, and you can just light attack him. You can sit right here and just kill him. Very simple. He will never leave this room here. He'll move to the other side. You'll see here in a minute he'll do that. But yeah, you just sit there and you kill him. I would suggest not to use Pilgrim Charms, because Pilgrim Charms will only drop gold and stuff, so you won't get none of his drops. But he'll drop from BBI level 3 gear. He'll drop level 2 gear. He'll drop level 2 armor. But if you're on hardcore, you do this a couple times, it's 1,000,000 RCs to your pawns or your friends' pawns. Just, like I said in the Discord, we've been doing this kind of secretly for the past, 10 years. So it's been around for a while. I know a couple people at GameFAQs a long time ago showed it to me, but usually it will go much faster this if you had a gold forged weapon, but I don't have one right now. But as you can see, I'm just sitting there using light attacks, and the reason why I don't use heavy attacks or anything like that, or skills, is that sometimes he'll bounce up and he'll land on his back, and sometimes he'll go away if that happens. So let's see, there he goes. He just went to the other side of the room. But yeah, but there's a little bit of startup on this. Like I said, you have to get this room to spawn, and you have to beat Damien the first time. So once you beat him the first time, You can keep this thing going the whole entire time until you get to level 200. I've started sometimes at, level 20-ish, level 40, level 50. You do not have to use the God's Bane if you don't have it. You can just start it, as soon as you go to BBI. But like I said, you have to beat Damien first. And I'll show you if you have a bunch of blast arrows and stuff like that where you can stand to kill him. It's good to kill him with blast arrows if you're using a bow build or something like that, or trying to get your And when I was making this, I kind of screwed up. I forgot to save after I used a rancid beat stick, so I had to keep going through the door. But I'm going to show you what happens if you stand right here and aim down the sights with the blast arrows. You'll shoot him with the blast arrows and he'll bounce up and land on his back. You just keep making him do that, because once he comes back up and you don't keep hitting him with the blast arrows, he will go away and not come back, so you'll have to restart the room again. Or not so much restart the room again, but you'll have to God's Bane and redo it again. But you'll see here in just a minute where he will he'll come out on the bridge and you just have to God's Bane until he gets caught back into the door again. See, this is where I was telling you I forgot to save when I come back out. And good 9 or 10 rancid beef steak would be good enough to get you from like level 50 to with the Marty's talisman. As long as you use those, you'll be alright. Alright, see, you'll see me climb up here. You see he comes out. When he does that, you just God's Bane. And then go back out through the door again. And you have to hear him. You have to hear him talk to you all the time. But usually it doesn't happen like 3 or 4 times in a row like it did right now. But you'll see that it's taking me a couple minutes. But this way you can power level. I know everybody has. I know Nilo just made a good video about killing the Curse Dragon the other day, but maybe he can show this way. Maybe he can do it, or something. Like I said, somebody else can do it and be more professional. But you see, it saved when you went to the door. It saved, so I didn't have to put down another rancid steak. But I just had to keep God's Bane until he gets trapped back in the door. Because what he does is he'll come out that door and he'll turn to the right, and he'll get caught on that ledge, and then he'll just spin around in that room. And as you saw me before when I went up there. See, I can only record up to 10 minutes. So I was kind of rushing. So I was making a couple mistakes, but like you see, it's saved right there. So I just had to run back in then. But like I said, and also, when you, as long as when you go out the door, Bart will spawn around, like right in front of me right now. And if you have like blast arrows, if you're using blast arrows to kill him on a bow build, of course you can't carry everything with you. So, so you can go there and resupply from him. All you gotta do is walk him back and forth to the same door, and you'll see him spawn up there, and you can go in there naked with your bow and just stand on that ledge right there, and just aim down the sights and kill him. Like I said, he'll bounce up in the air, land on his back, and as soon as he lands on his back, you need to go have your next set of blast arrows on him, so he'll just keep bouncing in the air. See, he finally went and turned and got hooked on the ledge, so now he's stuck in there. He won't come out. So you just run up there again.